Hello you guys, Jaden here back with another video. Today we are talking my first actual camera that I've ever owned and a great camera that's still amazing in 2024, which is the Sony A6000. It's a great little lightweight camera. Any photos that you see in this video have been taken with the Sony A6000 with this kit lens, which is the 16-50. Now, as for all the photos, they've been edited in Lightroom. That's personally what I use to edit. And as far as presets and stuff go, you can look up any video on YouTube to find out how to download presets to either a Mac or PC, whatever it is you're using. And obviously look around online. You know, if you find someone's work you admire, chances are they're probably selling presets, and you can buy them, test them out, play around, and, kind of achieve the look you're going for. Any comments that I make about this camera only have to do with stills. I don't shoot video on this camera. I'm not really much of a video shooter myself. Definitely not a videographer. I'm more of a still shooter, and that is how I will be talking about this camera. Now, as far as specs and features wise, I'm not really into that. The camera takes great photos. I will show you how I set up the camera a little bit later in the video, but this camera is amazing. It's very inexpensive. I've seen them go from anywhere from $600 to about $350 online. You can pick one up in pretty decent condition, especially with the kit lens, which again, like I said, is an amazing lens. Now, the only drawback I would say about this camera is that its battery life isn't the greatest, but you can go ahead and buy now third-party batteries off of Amazon. Now, what makes this camera really fun? It's the fact that it's quite inexpensive. You don't really need to worry about it. The build quality is great. This camera has made it through 10 years of use with me. It's very lightweight, and then if you're shooting this in public, no one's really gonna be bothering you. It's gonna be a little different if you pull up with a large camera. Wait, let me go ahead and show you. For example, I know it's film, but this is my Pentax 6x7. Yeah, you're gonna get some strange looks pulling up with something like this, as opposed to something like this. Another thing I really love about this camera is that if you're shooting indoors and you don't mind having flash, this has it built in, which a lot of higher end cameras don't because they're considered professional, and you would use an onboard flash or like an external. Now let's go ahead and show you how I have my camera personally set up. Hello you guys, iPhone me here. I'm just showing you close up on how I personally have my camera set up. I have it currently set to aperture priority because for me aperture is what matters most when I'm looking for a certain result. So in aperture priority, as you can see, the shutter speed right here is basically trying to compensate no matter what you do. Right here I have the dial. This is the aperture dial. So as you can see, the shutter speed is trying to compensate. I love how Sony has just these movable buttons. The dial actually has buttons in it, so you can change your ISO to whatever you need or want. You can even set it to auto. And then down is your compensation. So this is going to throw you stops under, see how the screen gets darker, or stops over as the screen gets brighter. I only mess with this if I'm in a very bright scenario. I like to maybe go like a stop under just to preserve highlights if you're going to be editing photos, which you should be. Also, me personally, I have the camera set to RAW format. I edit my photos, color correct them, change colors to whatever I'm really feeling. And if you're interested in doing that, I would go look up a video on YouTube on how to download Lightroom presets. You're going to need, obviously, a Lightroom subscription. That's currently what I use. It's not like a paid advertisement or anything. All right, thank you guys for watching. Kind of a nice short video on a camera that is near and dear to my heart. And this camera is still killing it in 2024, so if you're considering picking one of these up, honestly, go for it. And there's a video previous on my account about this camera. I recommend watching that if you haven't already. And yeah, happy shooting, you guys. Just get out there and shoot. Worry about gear later. Kit lens, regular body, just get out and shoot, work on compositions, get comfortable shooting in all environments. All right, you guys have a good one. See you in the next one. Bye.